What if I told you that there is a way that you can save on your AI credits, regardless of whether you're developing software using Cursor, Lovable, vZero, Replit Agents, Windsurf, or any other software out there? There is this tool that I just discovered on S that is called CodeGuide. And today I will introduce you on how to use it so you can, number one, minimize the amount of credits that you use when you're developing a tool, but more importantly, make sure that you're getting exactly what you need and what you want out of these tools rather than wasting time and money using credits and going back and forth with the AI. I started testing it yesterday. I will be completely transparent with you. I do not have a solid grasp on entirely what it can be done, but based on initial testing, it's worth for me to show it to you because I have had great success when developing different projects that I started developing using these tools and the prompts that it produces. Now, with that being said, the tool name is CodeGuide, and I will leave you the link down in the description below. But before we move forward, I will ask you for one thing and one thing only. If you like my video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It doesn't cost anything and it helps me greatly. But we're not going to get stuck on that. We're going to jump into CodeGuide and I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. Here we are in the tool. So basically this is the landing page. And like I mentioned before, the link is down in the description below. So there's a guessing game here, but CodeGuide.dev. It costs $29 per month, but it offers a great amount of help when it comes to developing your prompts for the tools that you want to build with these AI builders, right? So basically you sign up, you create your project, you choose the AI tools that you use, and you answer a few questions. Questions will depend on the project, and you download the docs and you upload these docs into your favorite tool. I will be showing you how I'm using this using Lovable, but you can do it in a lot of AI tools out there. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. I want to log into my account. I already have a paid account. They don't have a free trial or free credits. So that's the only downside. If you want to test the tool, then it becomes a little bit difficult. Otherwise, I think it's well worth it. And I believe that you're going to get a lot out of it. So I'm not too worried about it not being a paid tool. Now, with that being said, the link down in the description below is an affiliate link. Take it for whatever it's worth it. If you don't want to use affiliate link, just go to CodeGuide.dev. But using the affiliate link don't cost you anything, and it helps me grow the channel, make a little bit of money off of the purchase. If you don't mind doing that, then by all means use the link. So I'm going to scroll down, and these are the supported AI tools. So it supports Claude, Bolt, vZero, Windsurf, ChatGPT, Cursor AI, Lovable, Devin AI, VS Code, Replit, Expo, and lastly, Create SYC, which I have no idea what that is, but I will be exploring it here in the next few days because it got my curiosity. I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and as you can see, I already started playing around with two of these projects. I want to bring up my Safari so I can show you what I have done so far. Let's see. So far, I started building this CRM project in Lovable. And this CRM project is, we're still in the very early stages where I just got a dashboard. I don't even have a header or a sidebar. It got a user profile and it got some holders data. Right now, there's no API integration. The idea is that here in the near future, we're going to add some API integrations with Shopify and WooCommerce, among other service providers. And we're going to sell this as a template for you to remix and continue working on top of it, or just launch your own project from there. But this is what I got so far based on the information based on the prompt that I got from CodeGuide. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to open my CRM. So here's what I got. I got the project requirements documents, the backend structure, the tech stack, the front end guideline documents. I got the file structure, the system prompts, and the project requirements, which is the same one as this. So that was a custom document that I added just to see what it will do. But it did exactly along the lines of what I wanted. And then I downloaded all the documents. And once the documents were downloaded, they come in a text file. So what I did was I started with the project one, which I deleted from here, but I started with this prompt. So I copied all the tests, and that was my initial prompt, and then everything else got added to the knowledge. And as you can see, this is all the information that was given. Now, just this. Now I asked for it to create an older page. No, it wasn't that one. Okay, so I asked to create the customer profile page, and it basically said, hey, I'm going to create this page based on the requirements for comprehensive customer information display, which was the information that I provided in the knowledge. So the knowledge is the custom context and instructions for the project. And that's what Lovable uses to stay on track with exactly what you want. I have found to have great success when I provide a lot of information. So there is that. So we're going to go back to, oops, wrong. We're going to create a new project. And because I already have most of the data that I need, we're going to prompt again for the e-commerce CRM. We're going to put this to the side, and I'm going to add this. And so we're going to copy this, and we're going to paste it. And basically we will go step by step on what I'm adding here. So for you to know. So first thing that I'm adding is exactly what I want to build, project name, and then the target audience. These three things, not the project name, but the target audience and the brief explanation, are really important in my opinion because it provides context to the system as for what it can expect to build. Now from there, I jump into core features, and this is just my feature wish list. I got close to 20, actually 19 features that I want to build at some point in the feature. And the idea is that this will lead me to have a fairly complete system. Now I talk about the API integrations to it because I want the system to keep in mind exactly what I want to integrate. So in the future, it knows that, hey, we're dealing with data that comes from Shopify and WooCommerce for the e-commerce portion, Klaviyo and ActiveCampaign for the email marketing, and so on and so forth. Now, I also talk about the tech stack, and the tech stack is basically similar to what Lovable uses, but we're going to give free reign here in a moment. My design preference and some design considerations that I want to take into consideration. We're going to jump into the next step. Bring this back up. And as you can see, it's prompting me to tell which system I will be using, which in this case, we're going to be using Bolt. And we're going to uncheck the other ones because I want to focus on Bolt. And we're going to go into the next step. While it's doing that, we're going to open. Let's make sure that we can sign in. We should be signing in right now. We're going to go back and we're going to look at the questions. You have to answer every single question, whether that is skip, whether that is that the AI answers the questions for you, or you answer the questions yourself. You can also record your voice and the system transcribes your answer and it added there. So let's answer the ones that we have already written down before. So want to add the colors, want to add the roles, and we can skip this for that. We're going to add these three. Can you describe how you want the report feed to function? We're going to let the AI answer that for me, just for illustration purposes, just like we will let it answer the first one. And we can take a look. So it addresses the complexity and time-consuming nature of managing multiple aspects of an e-commerce business from a single platform. Okay, that's decent. And custom feedback tool. How you plan to integrate? Right, we can skip that. Pricing model. We're going to let it privacy compliance. And we're going to let it add that. And timeline, we're going to let it add it. Actually, let's skip it actually. All right, we're going to click next, and this is just your summary of what you have added. So this is the project description. If you recall, this is the first prompt that I added at the beginning. Then these are the questions and answers that I have added. And this is the tool that I selected. I'm going to generate the outline. And this is going to take a little bit, but basically once it goes to the next part, basically it goes into the core features that it needs to add on the app flow, and we're going to create documents in it. So for each document, you are going to click the generate doc or create doc. And basically what it's doing is creating every single document that you need one by one. You need to prompt it one by one. Unfortunately, there's no way to do them all at once. So we're going to click generate for each one of them. Fortunately, I cannot go to the next one because it still says generating for the last one. We're going to keep generating on documents until we get to all the way down to the end of this. While it's doing that, we're going to make sure that, we're logged into what. And we're going to generate. We got 3 more to go after this one. It's taking its time, so let's. And we're generating the last one here, and the last one is being generated. And what we're going to do is we're going to click the download all buttons. And as you can see, it downloaded a zip file. We're going to open the zip file. We're going to lower this, and we're going to go to Bolt. Now, when we go to Bolt, we're going to open the project requirements, and this is a test file or a .pg file. And we are, see, I don't think we can, okay. So we're going to open them all. Just keep in mind that this may or may not be redundant, as we're going to add these files later on into the system. And also please know that we can only upload 5 files with this prompt. So we're going to let it run here for a moment, and we're going to see what it comes up with. All right, so we get our initial preview, but unfortunately there's nothing to see. So I don't see the preview thing about it. All right, so it didn't compile. So we're going to, okay. So I got this error, please fix it. And to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of bolt because in my experience, this is what I get every single time. Not every single time, but pretty often for the first iteration. So maybe it's me. All right. So this is what I got, and getting more and more errors. And I will say that this is fairly decent, but let's allow it to fix the error before we go into the preview. All right, let's see if we can do it. All right, so there is no fourth. So right now we only got the dashboard. So welcome back, admin. Here's what's happening today. And then this is just a timeline of the recent activity. I really like the design. I believe that it looks pretty nice. But we're going to lower this. And we got 19 problems. Ooh. Let's try to fix this. And perhaps part of the problem is that I kept clicking on the buttons. So as you can see, it's creating those pages now, which is nice. Let's try to fix this one problem. Now, I would say that this is much nicer than what I typically get in terms of design. My experience is that I need to play with it for a few iterations before I get something really nice. So what's the problem? All right, let's try it. So let's see if it fits it. If not, I think we can live with it. And I didn't even read what it was. So perhaps it's something that needs to be addressed in a different way, but not to worry about it. All right, so it made the contacts page, made the sales page, made an inventory page, made settings page, and a reports page. Right, that's good. That's good. Based on their requirements, build contacts page. All right. So right now it's building that contact page, and that should. Now, one of the biggest advantages is that typically the process with building with Bolt is really frustrating in my experience. This is actually quite nice. Create a custom profile page. Oh, they really profile. All right, so I hit my rate limit. Now, going back and seeing what we have created, I got the contact page, the sales, inventory reports, even though they're empty. I believe that the design looks nice. Something I gotta mention though is that I provided some instructions on some colors that I wanted to use, and it didn't use those colors. Perhaps a small critique and a small price to pay, but let's just see. Oh yeah, I used the 200,000 tokens. And I'm on the free plan, so I cannot complain too much. But this is Code Guide, and I believe that I get a really decent output out of it. Now, I wanted to show you another project that I'm working on, and which is my own website. I'm rebuilding my website in Replit Agents, and I decided to start with using the prompt that I got from CodeGuide. It's all the way up, really far up. I have been working on this for a day or so, but I believe that so far what I have been able to achieve is really nice. Yeah, there's some issues still that I need to work in terms of design. So I'm going to log in and have been focusing more on the dashboards than anything else because this is going to be an integral part of what I want to build. This is the main dashboard. And like I said, there is still some design stuff, but most of these was built with 2-3 prompts, but following the guidance that was given by CodeGuide. Then I have been going back and forth with the Replit agent and the Replit assistant trying to fix certain issues like the logos here are not displaying correctly. I was able to fix the one in the corners, but the middle ones, still working on that. Same thing with this logo. It took me quite a while to get the fix. And now I'm going to continue building the landing page and continue working on the dashboard's design to make sure that we get as close as possible to our goal as we can in the next few weeks so I can relaunch my business into something much nicer. And there we have it. We have reached the end of yet another episode. It's been truly an honor to guide you through the process of how to use CodeGuide to your own projects. Now, some of you might be wondering, is this tool really worth it? I would like for you to reframe that question into, is saving a few thousand tokens, or is saving a few messages in Lovable, or is saving a few credits in Replit Agents worth the $29? I will let you answer that question yourself. If you are using a lot of Replit Agents and Lovable and Bolt, then that's a definite yes. If you are building a project and you don't want to spend hours trying to craft the perfect prompt, that's another solid yes. Definitely no question about it. If you're just playing here and there and you're sticking to the free plans of these tools, then perhaps it's not the best use of your money. But if you're serious about building, if you're serious about using this AI development tool, then CodeGuide is an option that you should consider to save time and money and to build better, no questions about it, hands down. You saw that I pay for it. You know that I'm paying for it. I'm a paid subscriber, and not because I have an affiliate link down in the description below. That doesn't mean that I'm just pushing this because they're paying me if you subscribe. I'm using it. Whether you use it or not, it's up to you. Matter of fact, I encourage you that if you want to just go to CodeGuide.dev and sign up without using my affiliate link, do so, because I really believe in this product. I really believe that it's a game changer. But if you don't mind using the affiliate link, is down in the description below. Now, we're at the end of this video. And if you made it this far, I am assuming that you like this video. So please consider hitting the like button. And if you made it this far, you probably like my content too. So subscribe. That way you save the headache of trying to find my channel again. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you have questions, let me know down in the comments below. I'm all for answering questions. Have a good one.